Hello, everyone. My name is Thiago, and I'm in a group with Sheldon, Riley, Najiza, and Mark. And we're going to talk about artificial intelligence and how it plays in AR management. So, first of all, we're going to say how artificial intelligence, if it's a better predictor for employee success and engagement than human. And then we're going to discuss if it should be implemented in hiring decisions to eliminate the possibility of bias. And we're also going to talk about if AI does ensure that the best possible match is going to be met by the employee and the employer. So as the agenda goes, we're first going to start talking about how AI goes into the hiring process, and then the advantages of AI in the hiring process, and then the disadvantages of AI in the hiring process, and then the conclusion.
So regarding the hiring process and how AI can be used in it, you can be used in various different ways. Chatbots are designed to provide weak or average indicators about applicants' likelihood of success with the company. Chatbots will also interact with applicants if they meet the requirements. This bot provides 24/7 support through chat, text message, Skype, or email, and will contact a human where it can't complete a task. Another AI tool that's used in the hiring process is social media scraping. These bots can collect vast amounts of data through an applicant's social media profiles and use this data to predict certain behaviors like future engagement levels. Intermediate AI applications can include things like tests, gamification, or simulations that collect data from the applicant directly and then filter out those who do not meet the data requirements. And then advanced AI solution utilizes custom algorithms that create specifically to link unique job performance measures to potential candidates that best exhibit these qualities. Both these tools can be very, very effective in the hiring process. AI also can eliminate burdens such as risk, human error, and essentially fast track the hiring process and choose the best candidate. Switch.
All right, so the advantages of hiring or using AI for hiring, it reviews irrelevant applications, so it quickly filters out any candidates that don't fit. It saves time and money by doing that. You don't spend time, you don't have HR people going through several thousand resumes trying to sort out who would be a good candidate. It can reduce discrimination if it's done properly, but there have been instances where it's caused discrimination, and you'll hear about that in disadvantages. And another advantage is it improves the quality of hires because it filters more specifically who it's picking, and if it reduces the discrimination, then you could get better candidates.
There are mainly two big disadvantages for AI for hiring. One of them is discrimination. If the data that input in the AI is biased, AI data can be biased too, and that can cause the discrimination. So it might be end up with unfair result to minorities such as African Americans and women. And if they made error to program AI, that can also lead to discrimination. Other disadvantages is ethical issues. It is important to inform the candidates that the companies are using AI, because if they're not letting them know, it can relate to ethical issues. And it is important to protect their privacy. If AI accidentally release their information, that can cause a violation to their privacy. And the most important thing is when there is ethical dilemma, depends on how people program AI. AI decides which one is a better decision, but it is a huge discussion about what is the best decision for ethical dilemmas.
So overall, everyone has their own opinion about this. AI hasn't completely taken over the hiring process yet. Like mentioned previously, AI has a bunch of tools that could really help in the HR department, like the chat box capabilities. It's high efficiently to reduce cost. take away human error. You know, the basic things like AI will read talking points, body language, attitude predictions, and on and on. But with that, it still has its flaws, like what was it? I don't like. Oh, sorry, fellas. Like not being able to read a human properly. Like for example, like the old-fashioned ways is proven to this day. Just face-to-face interaction with an interview is more personable. You get the human-to-human connections, and it's historically been proven with the good and bad. But overall, AI has its place in the future. But like I said before, further testing and proven results still need to be shown. Thank you for listening.